Legs, let's face it, your mission here is something of a murky one. We've asked you essentially to pick us a pickup game with NBA Finals players, and we're going to start actually from 10 and work our way up to 1. So let's go, shall we? At number 10.
Essentially a mock draft of the level of importance I think the guys are going to have in this series for their teams to win. Let's start off at number 10, and we're going to put old reliable three-point shooter. Let's slide Derek Fisher right down here into this spot. You know at some point his three-point shooting is going to be critical. One of the best pressure shooters postseason's ever seen. Number 9, Kendrick Perkins. He's going to be in there throwing his weight around, being physical, making sure that Gasol and Odom don't have a major impact on the offensive glass. Number 8, Ron Artest. He wasn't in this series in 08. They brought him in for this exact series. Put the hard hat on, get in there, and mix it up. You know he doesn't mind the contact. Number 7, Lamar Odom. Might seem kind of low. When you see these top 6, I think you'll understand, Josh, where I'm going with this. Lamar Odom, only because it's inconsistent what kind of production he's going to give you. You know off the bench he's going to be very, very important. He's going to play starters minutes, but sometimes his offensive production isn't there. They're going to need it virtually every game in this series. Number 6, Ray Allen. He's going to have moments. I don't care what he shoots in this series. As long as he has big moments shooting a three-point shot at critical times, he will make his impact felt.
Let's go 5-1, keeping in mind the words of Dr. Kaplan, perhaps one reason why Andrew Bynum's still on the board.
That's exactly why. You don't know what his impact's going to be. I actually think as the series goes on, you'll see less and less of Andrew Bynum in this series. So we take him out of the equation. So we go to number 5 now, and I got to go with right here. This is the quarterback of the best defensive team in the NBA right now, Kevin Garnett. His verbal communication defensively is going to be critical in this series. Also, he's got to be the most emotional player in this series for the Boston Celtics. Number 4, 3 and 2, virtually interchangeable, but I'll go with Pau Gasol at number 4. He has become a better player, I think a more physical player since 08, but he's got to now show that against the most physical front line in basketball. Number 3, Rondo. This guy right now wasn't, in 08 he was along for the ride. Wasn't the player that he is now. I think he's going to have moments where he's the best player on the court in this series. That's why he's number 3. But number 2, and the reason I give Paul Pierce this nod over Rajon Rondo, pencil in the 20 points for me every night. Yep. You got to have it out of Paul Pierce. He needs to be efficient as well, get to the foul line, and really take on that challenge of Ron Artest guarding him. Number 1, let's see. Okay, I guess I'll go with Kobe Bryant, number 1. Why not? Best player on the court. I think Kobe Bryant has to be spectacular in this series. He's the one guy that no matter how good the defense is, he can be better than that, and he needs to be in this series for the Lakers to win it.